Hey everybody, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life, back for another 30 Days of Sketches 4, and this is the sketch we're using from Hip Kit Club. Please make sure you head on over and check out Crystal and Christina's take for today as well. They are, of course, joining me every single day this month with all of these sketches. So, this is going to be a super real-time video for me. I didn't speed it up at all. The reason why is last month, if you watched my everyday inspiration video, you would have seen me layer this photo onto these couple of pattern papers, a couple embellishments, and that paper bag. I was working on trying to create a layout with this photo. It wasn't really working for me, and so I switched my photo out, but I really loved the layering I had done on this photo, so I kept all of that and then just changed the rest of the other layout to make it work for what it needed to be used for. And so I've had this kind of just sitting there, and I decided that when I looked at this sketch today, it was going to be absolutely perfect. And it flew together because I had done the layering, which in a layout or a sketch kind of like this is the hardest part. I would say would probably be the layering part. And so all I had to do was take my last little tiny bits of scraps that I had from this collection. And this was a collection I was finishing up using in October. It was my September How to Kill a Kit with Style. I only got one layout done, so I brought it into October and then killed it because this was a layout I had created back in October. I'm just sharing it with you today because that's how I have to do these series, is trying to do as much in advance as possible so I've got content for you and I'm not scrambling. But yes, I love this. So I'm just using the little bits that I have. I loved the specialty paper. It says swim with mermaids, ride a unicorn. I mean, all the fun little girly sayings that are out there is on this in this really pretty rose gold on that yellow. And I love it. This is a summer photo of my girl. We were at her cousin's birthday party and she was having so much fun, and I just got this random snapshot of her just loving life, and her hair's in her face, and this is what I think of when I think of Nora, is this. And I just love it. And her shirt is like this really pretty Hawaiian floral thing. I just love it. But it's got little pops of yellow, and so bringing in these yellow bits here, I feel really help kind of just tie everything together. And so my only trick was trying to figure out how I wanted to make it work, because the piece of pattern paper I used for the long strip is not quite 12 by 12. So I had to decide if I was going to match it up with the yellow strip or what I was going to do. I do decide to let it be. I'm going to kind of make it like a cake topper, like both of the little slant banner type edge that I can't think of what you call that right now. Edge that I create goes up instead of one going up and one going down. I really liked that effect. I kind of call it like my cake topper look kind of sort of thing. And then it's got a few different titles here. You can pick which one you'd like it to be. But again, I'm just trying to use up my scraps. So I had that Stay Colorful. I really wanted to use this Find Your Wild. It just fits her so well. And then there was also this Stay Magical, and I wasn't going to use that other unicorn, so I went ahead, tucked the unicorn underneath the layer, and now it's got three kind of sayings surrounding it with the cute little kitty cat there and then the unicorn. I'm also going to fussy cut out the rest of these florals. I absolutely butchered that piece of pattern paper with the florals. Every layout I think I created within this collection has one of those florals on it somewhere. I loved it so much. It was a beautiful floral. I figured I was doing two animals. I might as well try to somehow add a third. And so I had this little I think it's a bird or a parrot or something off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and place that up in the right hand corner up there where you can see right there. Is that it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of what, toucan. It's a toucan, right? I think so. And I'm going to place the floral that I cut out underneath that. Is kind of a nice little added interest there. And then I go ahead and fussy cut out a couple other florals that I layer. One kind of by the two titles there to have a nice little placement there. And then one goes down at the bottom. And then in the end, what I end up doing is adding a few sequins, a few of those random florals you see off to the right, to the left there. I add those too, just trying to use up what I can. And I sprinkle everything around, and that does it. Super quick layout. I don't think I've ever scrapped this quickly, partly because I had the hard part done. But yeah, this seriously took me 10 minutes to do. I love the way it turned out, and I'm going to have some hidden journaling hidden within that bag. And that is going to basically wrap up for today's layout. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, make sure you check on Crystal and Christina's takes for today, and we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is a little bit more intricate. It took me a little bit more time, but I really love tomorrow's too. So definitely check that out, and you can check everything out on Instagram if you've missed any of the sketches. Here is a look at my finished layout. Thank you everyone so much for watching. As always, I will see you soon. Bye.